Hey everybody, it's me, Manic Mark, coming to you from the bunker system located underneath the Arctic Villa out somewhere in the jungles of the Midwest. And today I'm coming to you with a thin stack of records and stories that I haven't thought up yet. And the last time I came to you I said that we went through to pick out stuff to go to the this charity auction and things had to be interesting. Well, nobody got back to my wife with no curiosity at all about the big pencil, the giant pencil, the Cold War sign, or the thing with dead bugs in it. That figures. Not that interesting, Diana. I didn't want to give up the giant pencil anyway. I'm giving up other stuff. I'm going through another selling spurt right now. I haven't given up anything that's been like, oh, I just can't give that up. I have to give it up anyway. But I will. I'll get there eventually. So I decided, well, I get a lot of energy. I've been keeping stuff for a yard sale for like 4 years. Just waiting for some kind of like a community yard sale or something. Nothing's ever come up. So I loaded up a bunch of that stuff, and I just took it to St. Vincent de Paul and said, see you later. They were picking and choosing. They just don't want people to come in because they got a dumpster out back that they fill up all the time, and they look at stuff. So they looked at they look at the back of my truck, and I could just see the guys like, what is this stuff? I said, well, there's a 1930s add-on radio for like a 1930s car. When they didn't come with radios, you could buy one and put it into the car, and there was a volume and tuning knob, so a little dial inside a plastic bubble that would clamp to your steering column. Okay, and then you'd hook the box would hook with the speaker in it, and the radio guts would hook underneath the dashboard someplace. There'd be wires that would go to the battery, I guess. And it was complete, but in Motorola, I think. Everything I took there really didn't have any value. Even that, but I knew that if they put that stuff in the store, there were some other antique-y looking wood meter boxes and stuff like that. I knew if they put them in the store, people would be like, oh, look at this. This has to be worth big money. I'm going to take it home with me. So they took everything. We'll take it all. Okay, they did. So today I just got stacks of records. And I thought, well, I'm going to go take all the records that I don't want to the new record store and see what I can do with them. So I took them there. So the guy comes out. I finally met the owner. There's 3 people working there. I was not exactly sure what the deal was, but the owner came out. He goes outside in the cold. He doesn't even let me bring the records in. And he's looking at them outside in the cold. Well, it was okay. It wasn't freezing cold today. And he kept calling. You know this stuff I collect. It's 95% mood music. Some people refer to it as easy listening. But he kept referring to it as jazz. Well, that jazz is really slow moving. I'm like, what is he talking about? And he goes, did you bring me any treasures? On the way out, he said, did you bring me any treasures? And I said, oh yeah, I got a box full of Beatles and 60s rock and roll and stuff like that. So he's looking through one box with Henry Mancini and 101 strings, and he goes, so there's jazz in this box, so the rock's in the other box. I went, I was just kidding about that. Both boxes are the same, and I got some more loose. Another like 3. And I said something like, well, he's looking at the condition. I said, when I collect everything so it's not playable, pretty good condition. Well, this and that. And he said something like 1 out of 3, and I didn't even understand what he was talking about. So how much do you just want to sell the whole lot? And I went, yeah, well, in-store trade, if that's fine with me. How much you want for it? I mean, you make me an offer. So they offered me $60 for it, which is like way more than I could got if I dumped them at half price, low price, super high price books. Half price half price, full price, super high price books. Get the name right. So I was very happy. So I spent most of my gift card on this stack today, and I had to pick through. Not much had changed since I've been here last, but only been a couple of weeks. But I pulled out some good stuff, and I talked to the young lady behind the counter about gospel music, and so tried to, like, a lot of places turn this stuff away, and they take on the big name gospel, and there's just too much of that. People don't want it. I didn't say that because I couldn't say people don't want, because somebody wants some. I wanted the local stuff, which they don't think anybody wants. Anyway, are there any other stories? Other than I could almost walk through my basement in spots now. It'd take a lot more work though before I'm finished. Okay, go on. It's Mabel Daniels, Marion Giddon, Julie Smith, and Louise Talma, Evelyn Mandak, soprano, Beveridge, Webster, piano, and the Cohen String Quartet, including flute, clarinet, blah, 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 blah. American Contemporary. So she said, we got a lot more classical back there, and I'm like, oh, American Contemporary? I said, so you know what I'm talking about, right? She said, oh, yeah. It was all mixed together. I'm like, okay, we're just going to bring it out in the den. I said, no, that's okay. I said, but you got the American Contemporary buried in with the other classical music, and sometimes it's hard to, you have to go through all of it. I wasn't complaining, but if they were interested in categorizing things so that you can find stuff more easily, it'd be nice. Anyway, I got this Frank Shacksville, his orchestra album in London with this great cover. Oh, that's right. Oh, I was complaining about my shoulder, right? And I finally figured out what it was. So I hold the record up and had the pain. It's a rotor cuff. So I was looking online, and somebody was like in Facebook, some big wig said, oh, why did they do that? They just put pictures of themselves doing everything. You think they're on TV all the time, that they would keep a low profile, but no, they've like got pictures of themselves in the hospital bed. Here I am having my rotor cuff sewn up, big smile, the hospital bed, no makeup. That's just weird. Then there was another one, big name on one of these networks, and like here I am in my closet with my 300 pairs of shoes, and I'm like, well, why would you want people to know that you've got a compulsion where you buy 300 pairs of shoes? Maybe it was 500 pairs. So anyway, but it dawned on me, rotor cuff. I'm like, hey, a rotor cuff, I think that's in the shoulder. And so I went and looked it up, and sure enough, I think it's pretty, it's not separated. I mean, it's definitely strained somehow, and I'm still lifting weights, but I'm not trying to do the overhead stuff. Ow, 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 ow. It's a little bit hurty today, but I lifted weights 3 days in a row, and I did a rowing machine today, and that actually loosened up a little bit. It gets loosened up when I do some of the. Anyway, go on. You didn't show the record cover. Look at that. Isn't that great? See, if I go slow, sometimes I can just work my way right through it. Nice cheesecake cover on the Frank Shacksville cover. Because I had money to burn in the form of a gift card. I didn't pick this up last time. I picked it up this time. It's a jazz album called Time Capsule, Elvin Jones Time Capsule, 1977. Taking a chance on. He's a drummer, a percussionist. I'm pretty sure I've got one of this young lady's albums, E-N-I-D, Inde Mosier. I know I probably butchered that. But the one album that I have of hers is really fantastic. A great, full of energy, sort of Latin-esque singer, as I remember it. This is Calypso, etc. And I think this is one I don't have, and I looked for a ways back in time and didn't pick it up because I wouldn't spend the kind of money on it. Anyway, I don't think I have it. I may have it. Hope I don't have it. This one didn't look familiar to me, so I picked it up. It's Benny Kalama and the Hawaiian Village Serenaders. Authentic Hawaiian mood music, recorded in Hawaii instrumentals. All of the titles are in Hawaiian, except for the old plantation. And that's got a Hawaiian name too. You should not try to pronounce any of those. The Carmen McRae album with a great cover. I pulled the price tag off and a little piece of the cover came off. That's one thing. Record stores, they should like investigate different kinds of stickers and just put the ones on that don't stick really good. Just enough so that they stay stuck. Enough so people don't screw them and switch stickers. But doesn't tear the cover off. Of course, I think this one had a sticker on it. They put their own sticker on it, and it was like a two-sticker thing. And when I tried to take it off, stop. Just stop the whining. But isn't that a great cover? That's a great cover. Carmen McRae, vocal with rhythm accompaniment. Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea, Perdido. I always try not to pronounce that one. East of the Sun, West of the Moon, My Funny Valentine. That's one of my favorite songs. So on my way out the door, while I was checking out, there was a box behind the counter that said gospel. That's when I started the gospel conversation. I said, hey, is there any local gospel in there? Local? I said, you know, like Wright and Jewel and the Queen City album. And she just, oh, here, look through the box. So I did. So she runs back and brings out this record inside a modern cover, you know, like with just a sleeve. Well, here's another one. I'm like, oh, well, I kind of like to have a sleeve with the record. And then another one, she pulled out another one of his, what was it? It was Berea College chorus or something like that. No thanks. Anyway, here's another great cover. I've got records by this group, the Carpenters, but I don't think I have this one. At least I don't think I have this one. May have it. Stock cover, it's the Irwin family. I don't think I have it. There's a great photograph of the Irwin family on the back. Stock cover. Hey. Who manufactured this record? Looks like Queen City album. Probably wrong about that. Sorry I'm taking up time doing this. I can't tell from the matrix information. Another, I said this is what I like covers. The covers local. I write record is local. I said it's like the covers, and it's sealed. And I just like because you can buy sealed records and then you put them on and they're like warped and they sound like crap anyway. Being sealed doesn't necessarily mean it's good. It's got to be good quality pressing. Woo. There you go. Great photograph. So if you buy one more record, you get the lower one free. So it's like buy 5 and get 6. You get the 6th one free. So it's like $1. I got a couple of dollar records. So I went through again. Maybe I don't have this one. So I put this one on the stack. I was born to serve the Lord. Who is this? The Kilser family. Oh man, Jesus. Still doing yoga too. Greg Smith, choral music. Beware of the soldier. Now on the back he says, I read a little bit of it. He's like, it's kind of an anti-war thing, but I don't want to get political and make it. But anyway, it looks pretty interesting. It's an interesting cover. It's interesting liner notes I don't want to go into. And I hope I don't have this one. This looked interesting too. This was stuck into classical music records. I don't think it should have been there. 1969. Kaleidoscope of Contemporary Sounds, The Art Gallery. Arranged and conducted by Marty Manning. Produced and directed by Ernie Altschuler. Not familiar with them. but what grabbed my attention on the back was this debut exhibit is the result, a kaleidoscope of contemporary and avant-garde sounds framing 12 examples of what might be labeled current popular, like for instance, Yesterday is on. Yesterday Heard the Rain. Not that yesterday, another yesterday. In the year 2525. That may be the sample. An avant-garde, it's almost avant-garde in itself, isn't it? Anyway, here's a photograph of Luna, just to mention that. This really interesting light this morning, like right at sunrise, the light was just like bam, yellow, orange, and this is a really good photograph of Luna there. I hear her upstairs doing something she shouldn't be doing. I left the door open. I gotta go up and make sure she's not messing things up. Oh my God.
Tingaleo, come little donkey, come. Tingaleo, come little donkey, come. Me donkey laugh, me donkey talk, me donkey eat with a knife and fork. Last night me donkey went for a walk. When he came home he couldn't talk. Tingaleo, come little donkey, come. Tingale, po 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 pio, come little donkey, come. Donkey mash up the whole first row. Tingaleo, come little donkey, come. Tingale, po-po-po-pio, come little donkey, come. Peas and rice, come little donkey, come. Callaloo, come little donkey, come. If your heart's beating like mine, tell me so, let me know. If love beguiles you like wine, tell me so, let me know. We met so casually on that day, I never dreamed it would happen this way. And now I'm wondering if you can understand this thing that's happened to me. It's sweethearts I want to be. From here. Moon, loon, shot song, rivière, river, garden, rivière, petite house, little maison. Chante, song, blue song, et oiseau bleu, blood, song, and bird, oiseau, blue song with song, chanson. Oh, girl, fille, oh, yes, je t'aime, oh, we love you, oh, girl, fille, oh, flower girl, moon, lune, chant, song, rivière, river, garden, rêve, dream, mercy. Thank you, moon, lune, thank you, merci. Oh, girl, feel, yes, you damn, oh, we love you. Oh, girl, feel, flower girl, je t'aime tant. Oh, girl, feel, we love you. Oh, flower girl. Children enfant, oh yes, je t'aime tant. T'aime tant, t'aime tant. Time, ton, time, ton, time, ton, time, ton, time, ton.